Davis, though, decided, despite a couple trips to Columbus, Ohio, after the last couple weekends, despite his attachment to the LSU coaching staff and some relationships built there, that he was going to stay home at USC.
Yes. Everyone originally believed Raesjon, he's going to be a Trojan no matter what. So the whole thing went, kind of full circle in a way. He was he was an LSU commit for nearly a year, almost. I think it was just a week before being a year. He committed on New Year's Day, 2019. Decommitted around December 21st, 22nd of 2020. So nearly committed for a year. Even was a de facto recruiter, you could say, for this 2021 class, going and getting guys like Naquan Brown, Greg Penn, and a few other top shelf linebackers to commit to LSU. Raesjon Davis, he was constantly going after Corey Foreman to say, come with me to LSU. But, it made sense. I knew it was coming because it just, as I told you last show, LSU kind of fumbled here with Raesjon's commitment. We kind of lost the ball there right on the 1 yard line. And it's sad as an LSU fan because I think he'd be great here, but I'm going to go see him play in the Coliseum anyway, live as a Trojan. I want to see Raesjon play football. That's really what I want to see. The Davis family, they're awesome people. I couldn't be happier for them. Just great linebacker. He's going to be fantastic at USC.
Some LSU fans, some college football fans need to take the same attitude that you're displaying right there, Lon, because we have too much back and forth on social media, too much targeted at these student athletes. They are 17, 18 years old. They're making a decision that's going to impact their life for the next 4 years, definitely more like the next 40 years. And these fan bases become a little bit too rabid, a little bit too attached, a little too offended by a particular player deciding that they want to go elsewhere for whatever reason. And so it's good to know that we've got some level-headed folks out there. So you can set the example, Lon.
Well, 100%. But Mark, you just said it. I feel all in all, though, LSU did not deserve him. We lost there was just too much uncertainty, too much craziness going on in the program. If Bo Pelini would have been retained, he probably would be committing today as an LSU Tiger. That's how much love him and his parents have for the Tigers. His parents especially. But his parents are unlike some other parents that we'll probably be getting into in a little bit here. Rashad, Deandra, they're not like other parents. This was Raesjon's decision. This was completely up to him. And he wanted to be a Trojan.
So, Lon, I do want to make sure that I've got this straight. You were in favor of the Bo Pelini firing, but you believe that Pelini, having stayed on staff, would have brought in Raesjon Davis.
Regardless, Pelini had to go. I knew what it was going to cost, but, it had to be done. It's like Jon Snow in the last episode of Game of Thrones where he stabs Daenerys Targaryen. He knows he's going to be sentenced to a life of the Night's Watch or whatever punishment they're going to give him. But as Tyrion says, we must pursue this. We must stop her, and it's what happened.
Lon, it's a riveting portrayal you just gave, but you understand that you're talking to the one person in America who did not watch 5 seconds of Game of Thrones.
Dang it.
It was well done. I'm sure we're going to get all sorts of kudos and accolades in the comments section. I am much anticipating and awaiting that.
You know what, Mark? It's binge-worthy. I will tell you that it is binge-worthy. I loved every second of it.
No, I'm talking about kudos and accolades on your portrayal.
Oh no, I'm just saying you definitely got to watch Game of Thrones.
Well, I've been hearing that for years. Just kind of like Breaking Bad. Like I should take that in as well.
You do. You should.
All right. We're going to move on with some more recruits that went elsewhere. Dontae Balfour chose North Carolina. Were you surprised by that decision?
I mean, here's the thing. I heard slight whispers that something's going down with Balfour, and I was like, well, that's kind of weird because Dontae Balfour was kind of a slam dunk. We needed a corner, he's coming. But apparently LSU kind of backed out of the offer and kind of left Dontae with no choice but to go with UNC. So it's kind of unconfirmed, unclear exactly what happened, but from recruiting, from seeing the patterns, from knowing a lot of these people, I think that's what went down here was a pulling of the scholarship offer to try and keep that for the transfer portal.